I can't see him getting beat.
Blessed to have your presence. Tell us what you saw tonight.
One brave man in Derek Chisora. Let's commend this man's heart and bravery. You know, he's what men are made of in my eyes. You know, because believe me, that kid is getting smashed to pieces. He kept coming, eating it up, and Tyson showed him a bit of mercy, going in at 8, 9 and 10. He was hitting with open gloves, and I think he was going to the body instead of his head. You
Big
know,
cap.
Tyson, he's not a spiteful man. He knew Derek was in trouble. He was teeing off on him. And at the end of the day, there's life after boxing. He's got a young family. And I do believe that people like Derek Chisora have to be saved from themselves. Nice piece of refereeing. It should have been done a bit sooner. But like Victor said, he's going to give both boys every opportunity. It's the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. But well done to the referee. Well done to Derek Chisora. But they're not going to beat Tyson. The ring craft, the skill, the determination, the strength, the intelligence, you know, and everything he does, he disguises well. He's very effective because I know him and know everything he's doing and what he ain't doing. You know, and at the end of the day, I can't see him getting beat. I've seen Usyk at the side of the ring. He's just too small. I know he's a great little fighter, but a good big one will beat a good little one. And he got a good 10 rounds out, Tyson. He had a good exercise there, you know, and he needed to be under the lights. And again, above all, the fight and Derek Chisora was the people who turned out, the fans, 60,000.
What's good, family? It's your man the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy El Padrino, 100% Escobar himself, no doubt about it, for boosting the coins up. So we just heard there from your mans, John. Fury, waffling on. I'm sick of the narrative. I can't stand it. Oh, Fury was hitting him with open gloves. Next thing you know, wait a minute, John. You just told us that, yeah, Tyson's not a spiteful man and he's humanitarian and he was hitting him with open gloves. 2-2s. In the post-fight, whatever else, in the post-fight waffle between Fury and Chisora that was caught on IFL TV, 2-2s. Fury says, what do you think of these gloves? The Pathan Sport gloves. They're good, aren't they? I like them because you can make a real fist and you can clamp down on them. Meanwhile, Chisora's sitting there, Alzheimer's, out of his mind, just dribbling and whatnot. That's what I'm going to call a spade. That was one of the most tragic things I've ever watched. Chisora looked like he'd just come out. You know them ones there where you see a film or whatever about madhouses, and there's a whole bunch of dudes sitting there in a wheelchair like just slobbering. That's what Chisora looked like. Fury is sitting there, I love these gloves, and what do you think of them? And I can make a fist, and I was able to make a full fist and punch a bonce right in for you. Meanwhile, Chisora's daughter's there, and her dad's like, can't speak, can't eat, and dribbling. Nah, man, it was a bad look. A bad look the whole way round, and I'm the one who told everyone that. Again, it wasn't a breaking thing, but most people YB, Chisora signed up for it. It's not about what Chisora's done. If Fury was really humanitarian, if Fury really cared about Chisora, he'd have said, listen, boss, me and you can't do this. I know you'd love for me to punch a bonce in for some coins, but I'm on another level. Yeah? What Fury should have done, he said, listen, Chisora, I'm your friend. I love you. And on that basis, if you go in there with a young bull, and you show, if you go and beat Hergovich or Joe Joyce, or if you go and beat a young bull, and show you can tangle with this level, then I'll give you the shot. Joe Parker has punched him up. Tyson Fury's B-level sparring partner punched Chisora all around the ring. And you're about to put him in there with Big Daddy. Come on now, who doing that? He loves Chisora, he's humanitarian. Stop lying. Fury was loving punching Chisora's bonce in. YB, he was going to the body. Stop lying. I saw Fury sprinkled a few body shots in there. There was no commitment to the body. I was saying after 4 rounds, Fury could have literally done that. Fury does loads of body sparring. Fury could have said after 4 rounds, either, number 1, what I said, which was, the most humanitarian thing to do is to get someone out of there quick. Fury should have gone in there like Rambo, overwhelmed him and got a stoppage. Similar to how Dubois got the stoppage over Lorena. It doesn't take long, go in there and put a swarm of punches together and the referee jumps in. People keep saying, the referee could have stopped it a few rounds earlier. No, Tyson Fury could have stopped it a few rounds earlier. Instead, he did the worst thing, which was, he was punching Chisora hard. He was punching him all night, but he wouldn't do that, the bit that needed to be done. Instead, Fury bludgeoned him. Fury was landing 50% of his power shots. One of the highest accuracy percentage ever. Fury was going in there, hitting him with 50% of the power shots, round after round after round, rather than saying, I think it was something like 400 punches, 400 power punches Chisora took. Fury could have gone in there in round 1, or in round 2, or in round 3, and put a 40 punch combination together. We've all seen David Benavidez do it. Go in there, put a 40 punch combination together in round 4, and he's out of there. Referee jumps in. Simple as that. Instead, Fury was digging and putting combinations together, stepping back. Literally the worst thing to do. Taking him to the brink and then stepping off. Nah, man. Honestly, it looked like punishment. That's what you do to someone you hate. Not put them out of their misery. Or, like I said, if Fury don't want to put him out of his misery, he could have. Okay, I've proved the point. After 4 rounds, the point was proved. He could have then said, you know what? I'm doing only body shots from now on. The next 6 rounds could have been pure body shots. Not even one jab to the head. He could feint to the head and dig to the body all night. That's what he could have chose to do. He didn't. He was punching Chisora right in his bonds all night. Oh, he was good. There was no commitment. I've seen Errol Spence make a more valid commitment to the body in a fight anyway. Never mind trying to be humanitarian. Yeah? So stop this narrative. Fury was in there and he was going as hard as he could. For what it's worth. Fury was doing what he normally does when he's in an easy fight. He goes in there and don't take much risk. And Chisora couldn't really fight back, bottom line. That's what Fury chose to do. Yeah, there was no, he carried him. Stop lying. He carried. There was no carrying. Fury himself said he was closing his fist and he was turning his shots over and I hit him with everything but the kitchen sink. And most people, Fury didn't say, yeah, I carried him because he's my friend. Fury said, I hit him with everything but the kitchen sink and any other man would have been knocked spark out by them shots. Wait a minute, if Fury's going easy, as all the Fury fangirls say, why was he saying that everyone else would be knocked out by them shots? Why would he say I was hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink? Exactly. I mean, we can all see it. Go back, go look at the photos. You see Fury, you can hear him, after every shot. You don't make that kind of noise if you're just having a sparring session. Yeah? He was digging away as hard as he could. And it turns out Fury don't have that power people, myself included, thought he had. I thought Chisora would have been put down at least once. I'll bet on it. That's the thing. Why be you're a Fury hater? Wait a minute. If I'm a Fury hater, I'd have been the one saying before the fight, Fury can't punch for toffee. The fight's going distance. Yeah, that's what I'd have said. I didn't say that. I was the one on here. Yeah, Fury's going to punch a hole through Chisora. He's going to be put down once at least. Oops. Not one knockdown. Even the stoppage. Like I said, the stoppage. Fury did not get the stoppage over Chisora. Who was it that said that? I forgot, that's Devin Haney. Devin Haney's dad said the stoppage was booed. Let's not forget, people was talking about the fans booing. The fans were booing because, number one, they didn't get what they paid for. They paid for Tyson Fury, the biggest puncher ever in history, all this kind of best, greatest ever heavyweight boxer. They paid for him punching a hole clean through Chisora. They didn't pay for a sparring session. They didn't pay for 10 rounds. You know, I think it's rude. I think it's rude, yeah, for someone to charge £30 for pay-per-view, £1,000 for ringside tickets, on the basis of, Chisora, he won't go 6 rounds. 6 rounds. Yeah? Fury was saying he won't go 6 rounds, whatever. We all saw the face-off before the fight. Fury was getting real leery. I can't lie. It turned me on. Yeah? He was saying, you're getting it. Yeah? Gas everyone up. Gas me up. Gas my coins up. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get some free coins. I'm going to get some free coins because I know Chisora's going to hit them out at least once. That's what I knew. Yeah? I'm sick of these dudes lying. Just do what you say you can. If you want 10 rounds of sparring, say that. You know what, people? I'm having 10 rounds of sparring with Chisora. Got no intention of putting him out of there with friends. That's what you should do. That's what a true Christian man would do. For people he cares about. His fans, allegedly. Fury allegedly cares about his fans. You don't lie to your people, man. If you want 10 rounds of sparring, say that. Yeah? If you can't punch for toffee, say that. Don't waffle on, oh, it's going 6 rounds and this, that, the other, and I'm punching a hole through the guy and whatever else. And then get in there and do what you're doing, and it's not even a little bit close to reality. Nah, man, that's whack. That was whack. Gassed everyone up. Got everyone way too gassed. Oh, you gonna... Yeah? That's what happened. 100%. And then people are coming at me sideways. Like, I've got a problem. Oh, YB, you know, this, that, the other. No, nothing to do with me. I'm not the one who told you what can happen. Fury was the one. These guys sell it all, don't they? Take the money in. And again, I think it's rude. Take this big £30 pay. Take the big £30 pay-per-view. Take the big £1,000 ringside tickets. And then do a bait and switch. And then after the fight, oh, well, I wanted some rounds. Oh, well, this, that, the other. Oh, and then what was it again? Oh, people slagging, oh, the fans are booing because... No, the fans are booing because the stoppage was whack. Number one, Fury should have earned it. That's what they paid for. People paid for, not for the referee to... Again, watch the actual... I might do a video on it. If it wasn't for copyright, I would have done it already. Yeah? But listen, watch the actual stoppage of the fight. It was the most corrupt thing I've ever seen. There was no punches thrown. Fury and Chisora had stepped back. Fury did a combination. He missed half the punches, yeah? He was then resetting, and Chisora was walking forward for some more. And then the referee jumped in. It wasn't a case of, oh, well, Fury's just put a 6-piece together, and they've all rattled off Chisora's chops. That wasn't what happened. The referee just jumped in. That's why the fans started booing. Wait a minute, we ain't pay for this. We ain't pay our hard-earned money for this, for a referee to jump in and rule it off. And I think a key reason, the fans weren't even necessarily booing because they wanted Chisora knock Spark out. A key reason I was booing, a key reason other fans are booing, from what I understand, is the fact that, guess what? People felt like, wait a minute, the amount of punishment Chisora's taken, for what it's worth, he's earned the right to be the guy who stops Tyson Fury's KO thing. Again, bear in mind, it wasn't me who was telling you before the fight, oh, I'm on a 4 street KO ratio. I'm on a 3 or whatever it is. I'm on a 3 street KO ratio. This guy's number 4. I weren't telling you that. Fury told us that. So when Chisora goes in there and Fury can't put him down and whatever else, Chisora was never going to win this fight. What Chisora was going to be able to do, from what we saw, was go in there and be the man to break. That was massive, in my opinion. Chisora going this distance, yeah, would have been huge. That would have been a statement. Wow, again, he was never gonna win the fight. So outside of that, being the man to do something that Wilder couldn't do, that Dillian Whyte could do, that's one of the best, probably that'd end up being one of the best achievements of Chisora's career. It's not a win, but it's to say, wow. I mean, not being funny here, there's no telling AJ would make it distance. For all we know, I mean, I wouldn't bet on it now. Before, a week ago, yeah, I'd have told you Fury punches a hole through Usyk. Now, I'll bet on that fight going distance. Because if you can't get rid of Chisora, if you can't finish your dinner with Chisora, I can't understand how you're going to get rid of a young bull like Usyk who come in to win. I can't believe that. And is tricky. And is slippery. I don't believe it. I thought Fury had real power. My fault, my bad. I got suckered. Yeah, I blame... the worst thing is, we knew all this. I've been doing videos for years about Deontay Wilder's pointy Eritrean chops. No good. I've been saying that. I kick myself now, because I got suckered in. I thought, oh no, maybe Wilder's... Yeah, I got suckered in. We know Wilder ain't fought no one. You know what I'm saying? We knew that, but yeah, that's what happens with things. You get suckered in. I got suckered in, fair play. Dillian Whyte. We know Dillian Whyte. Wait a minute. Thinking about it now, we know Wilder got no chin. He's fought no one, apart from the old man. And we know Dillian Whyte has got no chin. He got knocked out by Povetkin, who was finished in that fight. Povetkin had nothing left. He had no health bars left, and still chinned Dillian Whyte. So we know he's got no chin. So what was I thinking? Fury's got rid of 2 dudes with absolutely no chops on them. That's what's happened. Let's see how Fury... Listen, if Fury knocks out Joe Joyce, I'll get on my knees and I'll blow him as the hardest punching heavyweight of all time. And I'll come on here and tell you, listen, man, Fury is the hardest puncher of all time, and the Chisora fight, he was just sparring. That's what that will prove. That will prove if Fury knocks out Chisora, knocks out Joe Joyce, he knocks out Usyk, that will prove he was going easy on Chisora. If he doesn't, as I expect, don't tell me no more about how he was taking it easy on Chisora. He was all in. He put all of his chips in. And then after, now it looks bad. Now the fans are booing. Oh well, he's only trying to get some rounds. No, stop lying. He was in there and he was revving it as hard as he could, trying his damnedest to get him out of there. That's what's happened. Big facts. Yeah. Fury was turning his shots over and he was digging away. And yeah, fair play. Not everyone. We knew. In all fairness, yeah. There's an old saying: punchers aren't made. I thought Tyson. I mean, for years, for months, I've been using Tyson Fury as the example. Oh look, Tyson Fury proved that you can go from pillar fist to a puncher. In reality, Fury's had a good run in that sense. He had good luck. He's fought two chinless dudes, essentially. Yeah, back to back. That's what happened. Tyson Fury, not lucky. He made his own luck. But, I mean, situationally speaking, he was able to pull up on two dudes with absolutely no chops on them. Yeah? Deontay Wilder has no chops. And that's why he's fought 10 bumps in his career. Fact. That's why he didn't want to go in there with Ruiz or an AJ. Listen, AJ is the biggest bum guy, but the point is, whatever you say about AJ, he might not punch you, but he should punch you. And if he punches you, he got something behind his punch. So, Wilder didn't want that one. Wilder likes the random basketball player. Oh, my PE teacher, Molina. Yeah, don't forget that. A lot of these dudes who are knocking around, Eric Molina, Wilder is the one who made them relevant. Yeah? Never before Deontay Wilder were so many PE teachers and dentist assistants. Never before Deontay Wilder have so many random ass occupations made it to the heavyweight world championship standard. Never. It's never happened before. Ali weren't fighting dentist assistants and, you know what I'm saying, PE school teachers and NFL knockoff NFL players and, yeah, D-League basketball players. Never before. Wilder was the one who proliferated that. But again, my bad. We must take responsibility for our own actions. It's my fault. I got suckered in. I got suckered into it all. That said, I'm taking responsibility for my faults. It's my fault for forgetting Wilder's chinless and Dillian White's also chinless. Tyson Fury's responsibility is that don't tell us you're going to get a KO if you can't punch for toffee. Yeah, Fury should have been out there on fight week saying, listen people, I'm going to try my best to stop this guy. But remember, I can't punch for toffee. Yeah? Remember, I just fought two dudes with no chops at all, with no whiskers. So if I struggle, don't be surprised. That's what you should have been saying, 100%. Don't do what you did and then after the fight say, oh, well, actually, I was getting rounds. No, I'm sick of hearing. Do you know what? Nothing more pisses me off, yeah, than when a fight goes the distance that wasn't supposed to. And people start talking about getting rounds under their belt. Yeah, if you want rounds under your belt, I suggest you do some more sparring. Don't you know what I mean? Don't charge £30 to get rounds under your belt. That's not how it works. Yeah? Don't take people to Wembley to get rounds under your belt. If you want rounds, like I said, that's what training's for. What the fuck? Especially when you got Sugar Hill knocking around. Here's another one. Another fraudster. Gassing the place up. What was he saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I'm from the Kronk, and my name's Sugar Hill, and I'm from the Kronk, and I like knockouts, and Oh, Sugar, how's the fight gonna go? Oh, man, I don't know. All I know is I like knockouts, and he gassed it. I'm sorry, yeah, Sugar Hill gassed it hard. Too hard for me. Based on what we saw. I've seen Manny Stewart when Klitschko's been in there with bums. Manny Stewart, all up in the grill. Get this bum out of there. What are you doing tickling around with this bum? Where was that from Sugar Hill? Yeah, I'm sick of these new age dudes getting clout for things. Oh, he's the Kronk's nephew, and I don't rate them ones. Yeah, if you take the ratings, start playing the part. Start playing the role you're supposed to. If you want to be known as Mr. Kronk, be Mr. Kronk. Yeah? Don't gas the place up. Oh man, like, you know what I mean? Sugar Hill always plays that role of almost like a bit messy. Oh, I don't know what's going on. You know, that kind of, he plays that kind of messy role. Oh man, you know, I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's a knockout. You know, them kind of bars there. And that's fine. Listen, again, them bars gas me up. Oh man, and I'm not even sure what's going on this weekend. All I know about is a knockout. That's the kind of, I swear down, every time I hear Sugar Hill, those are the kind of bars I hear. Messy kind of bars. He's always implying like he's not really bothered and he's easygoing, but it's a bit like imagine someone, yeah. Well, in fact, just take Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill's that guy who the reason he becomes so convincing is because he tells you about everything. He's so easygoing and he's not really bothered or thinking about anything. But then he will lock down convincingly or certainly, yeah? There's nothing more convincing than when an uncertain man is certain about something. Do you understand? He's always a bit messy and airy-fairy when it comes to everything else. The only thing you can dial down Sugar Hill on is what? Knockout. Oh man, you know, I don't know. What day is it today? And you know, I'm not sure what's happening this weekend, but you know, it's going to be a knockout. You know, I swear down, those are the kind of bars he always be coming with. He don't know how, he's never watched any tape of the fighter, yeah? He don't know how the fighter fights. Yeah, all that kind of bars, I swear down. Everything, whenever Sugar Hill talks about something, he never really analyses anything. You never hear him say, oh, he's got good footwork. All he ever says is, it's going to be a knockout. That's like, and that's fine, again. I was all for that, yeah? I put my big coins on the line as well, based on that. I thought, and I'm pretty sure I said in my video, in my pre-fight video, I said, listen, man, Sugar Hill's got you best believe it, Sugar Hill has got us man's back. Because if in my mind I'm thinking, if all else fails, I know, yeah, if it gets to round 7 and Tyson Fury is still in there with Chisora, I know Sugar Hill, Mr. Kronk. I mean, if I've seen the videos of Manny Stewart getting in Klitschko's grill, I know Sugar Hill has, Mr. Kronk. So in my mind I'm thinking, boom, if it gets to round 7, I know Sugar Hill is going to be all in the grill, telling him to get the guy out of there. That's what I knew. Especially when the same dude, Mr. Messy Kronk, is sitting there in the video. Oh man, you know, I don't know, and you know, all I know is it's going to be a knockout. When he's giving all that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's whack. Don't gas it like, don't do that. Don't do that to people, man. It's rude. Honestly, it's very disrespectful. Yeah? Don't do that. If you've got no intention of getting a knockout, just say that. Just say, you know what, people, man, I'm going in there to box. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. You know what, people, Chisora's my friend. I can't guarantee nothing. That's all you had to say. And I'd have said, boom, we know what time it is. These guys are on some friendly thing. You, man, were on that one. You, man, was on Gas Central. That's what you was doing. You could have said, you know what, Dell's my friend, and we'll see how it goes. That's all you had to say. But you, man, did way too much. It's very rude. Yeah, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Yeah, and no doubt, listen, the bookies are the bookies, meaning that a key reason people was booing, I'm sure. It wasn't just me. I bet a whole bag of mans had money on things that were more definitive. I'm sure they had. That's why the odds were so shifted. Yeah? If you put 100 quid on for Derek Chisora to be knocked down, yeah, you put 100 quid on, you get 25 profit. That's how peak it was. You put $100 down, you get $25 back for Chisora to be knocked down once. Do you know what I'm saying? So it weren't just me. There was a whole bag of man who had coins on Chisora being put down. Yeah? Anyway, let's see how it plays out. Listen, again, if Fury knocks out Usyk, if Fury knocks out Joyce, I'll come on here and I'll agree with you that he must have been playing around with Chisora. If he doesn't, you, man, can agree with me, he can't punch for toffee. No doubt about it, anyway. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. 100%.